In this session, we'll be discussing about aggregation functions and where class in operator, not in operator, and like operator. How you retrieve the data from database, and we'll be discussing about the between operator in where class, which will be used in where class, and we'll be discussing about another topic like column alias or aliases. How we can set the aliases in the table level at the column level. Okay, so that is the agenda for today's session, right? So now let's move on to SQL aggregation functions. Okay, so I have opened DB here. I have opened the database here. So here you need to create a table. Okay, so let's create an employee table. Create table. So table name is jc.emp. Okay, so employee number, emp number. Okay, integer. Okay, and ename. So ename varchar 15. Okay, and job, employee job or job you can give. So I'm creating a table here. Okay, so this is the syntax. You can follow the same syntax. I will be providing in the description box, guys. Okay, so you can check that length. I have given 15. Oh, I have given 16. Sorry, 15. Let's make it 15. And what is the next field? So here I have sample data and MGR column. Employee MGR. So employee manager. So integer again. This is integer. Okay. So I had to give comma and DOG, date of join. So higher date is there. So DOG, date of join, I can consider date, date. Okay, comma, and the next function is next column is salary. Salary column, integer. Okay, and the commission, COMM, commission, integer. Okay, so give us integer. And the last value is department number. That also integer, department number, DEP, integer, INTEGR, integer. Okay, so close the brackets, click on execute. So before that, so let's see what are the tables are there. Okay, so at present we have only student table, right? So now I am executing column and I am executing this. Okay, so the table has been created successfully. Okay, so now let's refresh this page. Okay, refresh. So see, the table has been created. So after creating the table, the next action item is like you have to insert the data. Okay, so let's insert the data. Why we are doing all this exercise? Like we need to work on some aggregation functions, right? So employee table is the best option where we can have the data. I mean, data will be very accurate here. I mean, okay, so so this is. So here, whenever string is there, see here the red line skip. So this you have to consider as quotes. So now we can see, guys. Okay. Even for data also you have to give in quotes. Okay. Now this is fixed. Now one row got executed. Now let's see the data. Select star from jc.emp. So here one record got inserted successfully. Guys, if you have not installed SQL, so here I have provided a video. So you have to follow the video and you can download by yourself. Okay, it's a free version, free basic version. So that is provided by Microsoft. Okay. So now let's insert few more records, guys. Okay. So let me. Okay. Even for data also you have to provide the same thing, right? Okay. Right. So now let's do this. So do this activity. Okay. Again, let's. So here, let's do here itself. Okay. Over this record. So you can do the same way. Okay. So while practicing, so this content I will share it in your share it with you in a file, or I can provide you in a description box. Okay, if not, okay. Right. Okay. So the next one is inserted 3 records. Okay. Next one is CLERK. Okay. One for data also. Enter the same way. Okay. So let me. So from here you need to enter. Let's finish this single column first. Okay, so here we cannot enter the null value. Let's provide the employee number for working is 1, 2, 3, 4. Analyst. Okay, so I'll be providing this file to you guys so that you no need to do this kind of activities. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Multi-business. Multi. Okay, so here is no need to enter these things. Okay. Yeah. Now let's come to Alan. Salesman. Date of join. Okay. And Jonas. Okay, so tune and date of join. Yeah, so this is the last record. It's about to complete. Date of join. Okay, right. Okay, guys. So now let's enter here. Enter this. Go to SQL DBS. Sorry, SQL Server. MS Studio. Short form we can call it as. Insert the data. Then another record. So for codes, I mean for string data type and date data type, you have to enter in single quotes. Okay. Another record Adam. Okay. Now let's enter one more record. What do we have entered? Okay. So totally how many records we have entered as of now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entered. 7 records we have entered. Okay. Now let's check that 7 records we have in the table. Okay. So select star from GC is a schema EMP 7 records. Now that insert 8th record 8. Other record Jonas. the record. Okay, so enter this one, copy paste. So how to insert the data? A few samples we have seen, right? In the first video. Okay, so that's the last record. Now we are going to insert. Okay, so execute this query. Right. So now let's see how many records. Click on save. Save this file. Okay. So this file is located here. So what I will do is, so I need to provide this file, right? So I will save this in the desktop so that I can upload it in Google Drive. Okay. Yeah. So now data got inserted in this table. Okay. So let's see, total 15 records should be there. So we have 15 records, right? So now let's discuss aggregation functions. So what is aggregation functions? Aggregation functions is like there will be a grouping column. Okay. So we have to select a group of, when you're using aggregation function, we have to use group by column. Okay. And we can calculate the minimum order, maximum order, value, average, sum, and count. Okay. So now let's discuss how to build a query by using aggregator function. So here we need to have a grouping column and column for calculation. So column for calculation, we'll consider a salary column where you can find the department wise minimum salary, maximum salary, average salary, sum of the salary, and total number of counts. Okay, so let's build a query. Select minimum SAL. Okay, max SAL. Okay, so from EMP. AVG SAL. AVG SAL. Sum sum and count. Okay. So now let's minimum salary and write the maximum salary. Sum salary. Okay, CNT. So here you have to provide the schema, JC. Now see here, wherever the red lines are there, that has been done. We have to provide a correct table name with, schema name with the correct name. So schema name with along with the table, group by department number. Okay. So now let's see this output case. So here department wise average salary. Average salary you can see here department wise. Okay. And maximum salary, sum salary. Okay. So now we can give in order by. Okay. So let's give here department number also, so that it will be and order by department number. Okay. So this is the way to aggregation function will work. So these queries and all I will give in the description box. Okay. So you can check this. Okay. And you can execute this in your system. Okay. So the next step. So next thing is like operator. Okay. So like, okay, if, just I want to know if like pattern starts with A, overall employee starts with A. Okay, so what is the query for that? Select star from JC dot EMP where ENAME like starts with A. Okay. Single quotes. So there might be a case sensitive also. Okay. So this is one method. Or if there is any record having lowercase and uppercase, what we can do is we can convert this into uppercase. Okay. So that is one functionality is there. Uppercase of the number. Now let's see how many letters starts with, how many number of employees whose name starts with A. So this is a pattern, Alan. Okay. So if you see here, you can check whether Alan and Adam, only two guys are there. Okay. So with the name A. So if you want to search a pattern, so you have to use the like operator. Okay. So like when is, I want to know the list of employees whose designation is manager. Then what is the query for that? So job is equals to manager, or we can give job in manager. Okay. So I want analyst and managers to be displayed in my report. Okay. So here job in manager, 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 and analyst. ANALYST. Close the brackets. So this is what are all the values are. It will retrieve entire table data, but in job column it will only filter these two designations. Now execute this. Now we can see guys here. Okay. So I will sort the data here. Order by job. Okay. So that you can visibly it will look good. See here, our first analyst came, then managers. Okay. So this is order. Okay. So now I want to exclude managers and I want other designation. What is the option? Not in. So if the value should not in. So except this two list, manager and analyst, other details will display. Okay. So here not in purpose is to list of values excluding in the where class. Okay. So I don't want the manager and analyst, rest of the records I need. So let's execute this. See here other designations. Clerk, MULTI-BIZ, president, salesman. Okay. As the other designation came with the 10 records. Okay. So this is for not in operator. Okay. Now let's move to the next topic.